How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to cover a topic that's going to be very confronting for a lot of people. We're going to talk about the Antichrist. So I'm going to start off by just saying, first of all, if you're not familiar with me and my channel, this is a Quran alone channel. I am a Muslim. I do not belong to any sect of Islam. I'm not a Sunni. I'm not a Shia. I'm not a Quranist. I'm not a Quraniyun. I'm just a Muslim. Okay. And an American. Not that that really matters for the for what I'm talking about here, but we're going to talk about the Antichrist. First thing I want to say is there is no Antichrist in the Quran. I'll say it again. There is no Antichrist in the Quran. Why does it matter then? Well, how are we talking about the Antichrist? Well, it's going to be a big topic soon. And I'm just going to I'm going to cut right to the chase here and just tell you straight up, okay? The Antichrist is the person that they call Prophet Muhammad. I'm going to say it again. The Antichrist is the person they call Prophet Muhammad, whose real name is Ahmed. Okay? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Okay. There is no Christ in the Quran. There's no Antichrist in the Quran either. But there is Al-Masih. The most notable association with that title is a person named Isa ibn Maryam. He was a very, very important individual. Probably more than we even know, because if we're throwing out the Bible to explain everything to us, then we only have what Allah has given us to go off of. And what we know is this person was definitely, number one, a sign for the people. Number two, he was definitely given the power of miracles. So he was a walking ayah. His existence was a sign because he was created from a word, not a virgin birth. Literally, he was spoken into existence just like Adam. Okay. Now, Al-Masih is not Christ, okay? The character of Christ is based upon the godhood of a person that they call Jesus. This alone is a big topic. It's not what this video is about, okay? But I'm gonna throw it in there just to kind of lay it down here, okay? Quran, Allah does not have a son, doesn't have a partner. He's not a plurality. He's definitely not a trinity. He doesn't have a son. He doesn't have a daughter either. Nor does he have multiple daughters. Does not have offspring. Okay? That's what the Quran says. Now, if you're coming here as a Sunni and you're using basically the Bible as your backdrop, because that's what the Hadiths have basically tricked you into, right? Me telling you, wait, the Antichrist, wait, isn't that the Dajjal? Well, the thing about this Masih ad-Dajjal, Dajjal that doesn't even mean false Messiah. It actually means a goldsmith Messiah. This isn't something I figured out. This is something my friend figured out. Point is this. This Antichrist thing, it all goes in line with the biblical narrative. The other side of that is this Quranic narrative. The Quranic narrative about let's just say the end of time as we're used to it. The end of this period of time, right? That narrative is totally different. So If you want to go on believing that, it's okay. You don't have to watch this video. But I'm going to tell you that according to all the evidence I can find, this thing that's going to happen with the Antichrist and the Christ, this Antichrist guy, by the way, he's supposed to perform miracles. There's just fake miracles. Okay. So he has a lot of the same signs that Isa was given, like being able to, this is according to the Bible, right, and the Hadith as well. He can bring people back from the dead. He can do all kinds of miraculous things, but they're fake signs. Since when has Shaitan ever had the capability of bringing someone back from the dead or healing somebody? Has Shaitan ever had that kind of agency? Is he able to give that agency to someone else? No. Okay? So this thing called the Antichrist is actually Al-Masih. This thing called the Christ, this is something else. This is probably a jinn. Perhaps a very important jinn. Perhaps the son of the one they call God. The son of the God. We don't know. But my point is, if it comes down to the future where you have two belligerents in this conflict, and one of them is saying, I'm the messenger, and he's like, maybe he's not like what you'd imagine. Maybe he's like wearing black, and he's got an eye that's different from the other eye, and he's, oh yeah, maybe he matches the description of the Masih Dajjal perfectly even. And then on the other side you have this guy who's like, well, I'm the son of God. Now you can imagine from a Quranic perspective, that's a pretty simple process. Like, oh, you're the son of God, you're full of shit, fuck you. Okay, this is just me. I'm just like, you can watch Brother Igor's videos on pretty much anything and kind of see where it's going. But I want to just put it out there quick. Either take it or don't. Messiah is not Christ. Messiah is not Christ. This Messiah is opposite this thing called Christ. Okay? He opposes him. That's why he's the Antichrist. The Messiah is the Antichrist. And that person's name is Ahmed. And he is Allah's messenger. It shouldn't even hurt you to say that. It shouldn't hurt you to say that the Antichrist is the messenger of Allah. Because there is no Christ thing in the Quran. It has nothing to do with us. They say it means this or that. Whatever. If you really have a question about what I'm saying, like if you're watching this video, you give a fuck enough to watch, 8 minutes of this and hear me go on about this, and it doesn't make sense to you, just leave a comment and I will respond to you as I'm able to. I'm happy to share what I have with people as far as things that I've come upon in my studies and stuff. I'm happy to do that as I have time, and if I don't have time right away, I'll just get to you later. But I just want to make it simple. I don't want it to be something you have to watch. Like, don't get me wrong, you should definitely watch Sola Qurana. Watch those 5-hour videos. But I'm just gonna do this just so it's like, hey, by the way, okay? Because this is one of the main things that's come up recently that I'm thinking, like, this is important. You know what I mean? And yeah, just so you know, like, just so you can't be like, oh, nobody told me, I didn't want to sit through that long video. Here it is, okay? Al-Masih, Ahmed, the prophet of the Lord of the worlds, is the Antichrist. Because the Christ is basically Shaitan. This whole thing about him being dead is just the other half of the fact that Shaitan and the Christ thing go together. It's a long story, you guys, but if you're really interested, just keep looking. You'll find it, okay? If you're here, if you're watching my videos at all, like, you probably are already asking these kinds of questions. So, yeah, and if you're a Sunni and you're offended, like, I don't care. I don't care. Go to mosque and do salah. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to argue. But if you have questions, just drop it. But main takeaway is this: Al-Masih is the Antichrist, because the Christ is Shaitan and he is anti-Shaitan. Does that make sense? Is that plain enough? Fuck, I hope so, man. Everybody stay safe and Quran thumb out.